So, there, today I just made an appointment. So I just went online to create this video app to kind of disclose some things that have been, happening that I kind of just didn't know was happening. But read a little bit of that book and how to piece together some things and now I understand what is happening in my life. Because I can't. Put together like this small little video, and I couldn't upload it or anything because it required me to make a purchase and I didn't have enough in my car to upload it. October 11, 2:13 p.m. And I'm just doing this because there is a clone that was created by the government here in the state. Register my identity through a lot of rogue, corrupt ways and tactics, etc. So I just wanted to, just share that. You see videos, something like that, regarding the story of how they have broken virtual realities, virtual crimes that they have replaced them, was replaced with news, the crimes that they created for some sort of shadow government. And nobody really wants you to know that artificial intelligence exists. And I think because we're going to have to really deal with that problem if it's really out in the open. And, they're letting these people run amok and do anything they want, and they're harming people, and nothing is being spoken about it. They're harming kids, they're harming humans, and they hate us. All right, they hate us, and they are in your government, and that should alarm you. You heard the beep, that was them. Yes, I wanted to know, what did David Rober do that will cause him to be put in a virtual reality? And if it's concerning something with my child, he needs to be punished severely. And I like to know what the hell is going on, and I'm eventually going to get to the bottom of it, and this shit is going to stop. Okay, period. All right, I am not making a movie which gives the right to people to harm myself or my children. I don't agree to playing those kind of things. I do not want a clone that is living downstairs in apartment 402 to act as a stunt person for me of some sort. Just random thought. We are not together, all right? Those are enemies that live down there that are acting as imposter, and I'm not in agreement with what they're doing. That's for a totally different agenda. That's for the sake of people in this community and city and town to be afforded commercial luxury and things, and they're using that person, that clone, to usurp my authority in consent to contracts and obligations, and that's a fictional character right there. I don't know who the fuck gave her the authority to do that. She's not acting on her own. Someone is, all right, doing that. So this is for fraud, impersonating fraud. That is a fictitious character. All right, they're probably even having her sign documents and signatures that are fraud. This video should be shared. Share with everyone. This is happening in Connecticut. All right, with some certain politicians who purposely did this on purpose. One who's in office right now who claimed that a fake relative of mine molested her mother, and that could be how she got into that position that she's in. So it's a lot going on. That's a whole fucking book. All right, my life is literally can be a book. I have a whole story to tell, okay, which it needs to be copyrighted. This is even a fucking movie. It could be. All right, I don't give you consent to make one, but this is happening. These are actors that are acting with, and I'm not in agreement to act with them. All right, they're not in my daily life. They're doing something behind the scenes. And like I said, there's no stunt people. All right, I don't agree for anyone to be touching the intellectual property of my children, using my children, cloning my children, and using them as stunt people. I don't consent to anything like that. These people are rogue, and they're acting on behalf of themselves and the best interest of the community and not myself. I recently just contacting a nonprofit organization called Person to Person for some rental assistance. Okay, I do not agree to act with those individuals. The individual that called me whispered through synthetic telepathy, "You already played, so I'm using it." So on another platform, they are using themselves to make a certain type of way so that you believe that they're real and they exist, and you're giving energy to them, and these people are not real. They are not real. And that platform is making them real somehow. And they're using that to show that they are a superior race, and they are not. A lot of what I have created, they have stolen. They have stolen. They're hackers. They're not innovators. They're copy and pasters. It's the reason for me making this video regarding the little video maker that I did that I didn't even put really any energy into, because it was the topic is disturbing. So, you know, I'm not putting any, I'm exhausted. You know, if I wanted to create something like that without being mentally tormented and kind of depressed a little bit, I wouldn't have, not depressed, but you know, sad, angry, upset about what the fuck is happening to me, and somewhat depressed. Okay. Sorry, y'all. You know, that's a part of the psychological warfare. You know, I had to tell myself, yes, you are sad for what's happening, and you have a right to be. Okay. They don't feel. They only feel anger, aggression, and violence. So somebody's programming these things to be violent, and to have that they have. We don't have that. Okay, we don't have that. I don't have that. All right. So yeah, that part. And today again is October 11th, 2022, and it's about maybe 18 minutes after 2 p.m. Okay, I am here alone. I am not the clone. I could imagine the clone probably speaks like me. They probably bought the same scarf. I brought this from the dollar store. I brought this from Old Navy. It was like $5. They go out of their way to order the same clothing, order the same hair, because they know where I shop. And it's probably someone that goes in directly after me in these stores and are purchasing the same clothes. So this is the whole ordeal. It's a goddamn crime. I don't commit to it. And I want you guys to be aware of what's happening. A lot of what's happening in your life is because of contracts that you didn't sign, you didn't create, and you're not obligated to fulfill. Okay, and I want you to know that this may not be happening with your politicians in your area or your government. This person is a senator, a fucking senator. Okay, in each neighborhood that I stayed in, she has been the state representative over, and she just became a senator last year, 2022, when my intellectual property was violated in a jurisdiction in which she was a representative over. Okay, this is a fucking movie. This is even a goddamn book.